Antonio Peña was an important part of the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. At first, he was a designer of both posters and wrestling gear, and later joined the creative team of what was then CMLL. When he left the company, he took some wrestlers with him to the newly created AAA, while others stayed with the Consejo. As a result, several of his creations remained. Today, I present to you 5 characters from the Consejo Mundial, created by Antonio Peña. Chaos. This was one of the characters created and portrayed by Antonio Peña, but due to an injury, he stopped wrestling, and the character was left in limbo. Dr. Oliveira, who became the owner of the name, then passed it on to another wrestler, whom we know today simply as Chaos. Ponzoña. Initially, this character was created to accompany Los Espectros, and later became part of La Plaga del Ring. This character was drawn by Peña and was somewhat similar to Chaos. It was given to Americo Roca, who initially didn't want to portray it, but after seeing that Ponzoña was gaining a lot of publicity in the magazines of the time, decided to wear it with pride. Although this wrestler was always grateful to Peña for giving him a character that catapulted him to the top, he declined the invitation to join AAA, remaining loyal to the Consejo Mundial. Love Machine. Believe it or not, it seems that the mask of Love Machine was drawn by Antonio Peña, although it is unknown if the name was his creation. This information came to light thanks to Pentagon Black, the second Pentagon, Jose Mercado, who mentioned in an interview that Antonio Peña wanted to give him this character, but for some reason he didn't receive it. The character was stored and later given to Art Bar in 1991. The original name of the character was the American Love Machine, and the rest is history. Volador. Remo Banda mentioned that when he arrived at CMLL, he was asked to mask up and take on a new character. He was sent to Antonio Peña for a design. Peña gave him the character and the gear of El Volador, although this was not the first choice, as El Volador had rejected a previous design due to limited visibility in the eyes. Los Metálicos. Antonio Peña created the Oro mask. According to Remo Banda, El Volador, Peña offered him this wrestler's design, but he didn't like the mesh over the eyes. So Peña and the management gave this design to 2 young gladiators. Thus, in 1991, Oro and Plata appeared, both with the same mask design, and later bronze was added. They became known as Los Metálicos. Both the Consejo Mundial and Antonio Peña supported this trio to reach stardom. When Peña created AAA, he wanted to take this trio with him, but they refused. Since they were his creation, he wanted to take the characters. The problem was that they already belonged to CMLL. As a form of retaliation, Peña created the Gemas del Ring, Diamante, Brillante, and Zafiro in AAA, who had the same design as Los Metálicos. Would you like to know more about the characters created by Antonio Peña? Let me know in the comments. This is Wrestling Libre. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe for more Mexican wrestling content.